Hi, I'm Luke, your game master. He, him, sometimes they, them, and we're back for part 4 of Sexy Battle Wizards. When we last left our party, they were on the outskirts of Bonafallen, where they had just defeated Chad Luscious Blasterdick, who brought a terracotta army to destroy the town for some reason. Our party seduced him and destroyed his army, and then he pogoed his dick off to go and make a new terracotta army. So let's find out what happens, because they got an invitation that's kind of like an invitation that said, don't come in here. And then we roll the music.
Hi, I'm Eric, aka Rhythm Bastard, playing Dominic Astrollo, a badass biker boy who actually seduced our terracotta wizard. And he also has a lot of stars in his jacket that he solemnly looks at from time to time.
And hi, I'm Madison, playing XX Blades Shadowcut XX. The edgiest motherfucker around, and also I have the coolest beard. And I control shadows. Hell yeah.
Hi, I'm Sahoni, and I'm playing Gordon the Green, a Prince of the Fae, and very much, absolutely, 100% actually over his ex, Gay Canuck.
Yeah.
Not being over him would not be sexy.
Right. Moving on is like the sexiest thing you can do.
What if you're sexy brooding?
Well, I mean, I of course did my share of that, but the time where that's tasteful is now over, and it's now sexy moving on. Sexy getting my groove back.
Well, what if you did sexy, you live in a castle and you keep your ex in a secret tower of the castle and nobody knows about them, and then you bring back a new person who you plan to marry, and then your lives become entangled in gothic sexiness?
Yes, but I think that's more my other friend's thing.
Fair enough. So y'all got a letter from Cock6 from Bonafalon saying, don't come into this town.
Well, now we have to go.
It's written right there, don't go. Obviously, we have to not listen to the rules, because we're badass and cool.
Exactly. I don't know why they think we would listen to the rules, unless it's some kind of trap to get us to not unlisten to the rules.
It's a very real possibility.
Are we going or not?
No, obviously we're going.
I mean, obviously.
Okay, then let us be off.
And so the three of you approach the doors of Bonafalon, which is a city that is built around this huge temple to the god Bonafalon, also known as Centaur. Sometimes the town itself is also known as Centaur. I forgot what I started saying when I said that, and I think I mixed up the names of the town and the god, but now the town and the god have the same names, which are interchangeable. Because that's how we roll here.
Listen, consistency, not sexy at all.
Mm-hmm. But what are sexy are the two guards who are standing at the gates. Why, hello there, strangers. Did you just receive a letter specifically asking you to not enter this town?
And we're sexily breaking the rules, because we sexily don't listen to anybody.
Yes, but we also sexily arrived late at the same time.
Well, I know there's nothing sexier than coming and going. The sexy movement of traffic is so rigorous and girth.
I think you're into trains.
Yes, I am. Choo choo.
Into trains and training.
I love those steam engines. I love riding. I love riding the rails, even if I'm up at the front with the conductor or all the way in the back of the caboose. Sometimes I'm in the snack cabin. Sometimes I'm in the parlor. Sometimes I'm in a private sleep chamber when I've got some extra money and I don't mind splurging all over myself.
Too much iron for me personally.
Yeah, I'm more of an open road kind of guy. As Dominic leans back on his fucking wicked sweet motorcycle in that Franz Ferretta picture I referenced like a bunch of episodes ago. You know the one.
Oh, yeah. I know all about riding that open road. And you know what happens? Sometimes you fall off your bike and you get some sexy road rash and it really fucking sucks.
Yes, but then comes sexy lotion rubbing on the skin.
Not if you're allergic to lotion, buddy. Not if you've got a sexy allergic reaction to lotion that can sexily kill you. All the blood rushes to your dick.
It simply sounds as though you have some sort of sexy grudge against the open road, truly.
I do, because everyone that I ever loved left on the open road. My mom, my dad, my siblings, my girlfriend, my boyfriend, my girlfriend and boyfriend where we were in a polyamorous throuple and they decided that I didn't really work out well, my youth pastor, my normal pastor, the senior pastor, the pastor's wife, the pastor's son who I dated for a while. The road has taken a lot of people away from me.
But that's the thing about the road, you know, it's not really meant to be committed to. Maybe you just need a night where you stop by a place and just stand there for one night. You know, and by this point, Dominic's leg is just rubbing up against this guard's crotch.
I'm sexily not into that.
It's a good thing I'm sexually into consent. Well, no, I shouldn't say it's a good thing I'm sexually into consent. It's a default thing that I'm sexually into consent.
Obviously, consent is the sexiest thing that you can be into.
Yeah, of course. Everyone knows that.
You know what's even sexier than being into consent? Being into this city. And I think with that one-liner, we walk in.
I'm playing sexily hard to get for the guard.
We just walk by the guard.
The door is closed here, so I'm going to need a wizard roll to try and get in past these guards.
A wizard roll?
But one of you can roll for the entire party if you tell me what you're trying to do.
Yeah, I'm the weakest wizard.
I shall give it a shot then. I have 3 whole wizard.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 2, a 3, and a 6.
All right, that 6 is more than enough to get you in. I think while the other two are having this conversation, describe how you get them all in.
Everybody's having this conversation about the open road and trains and whatnot, and while they are distracted, Blade simply takes the shadow between the gap of the door and the frame and expands it until the door is simply crushed against its own frame and thus open. Seems we can enter the city now.
And the two guards kind of look at each other and they shrug. Well, they're too powerful for us. Yeah, and I could consent to one of them overpowering me as part of a sub-dom relationship, but I feel like all of them are too free spirits to be tied down to any one singular person for more than a few weeks. Also, I'm engaged now, and I kind of forgot about that.
It's easy to do in my presence. You're forgiven.
Oh, thank you for coming back, famous romancer Gordon the Green.
I wink. but like in the path of the wink, like where it would connect with them eyeline wise, a flower pops up like right in front of them.
And so you all have made your way into Bonafallen, and it is sort of a circularly arranged city with multiple levels that kind of ascend as you get towards the center in rings. And at the very top is the very phallic-looking center of faith. And so where are you all heading?
Are there any like shops around or any bar, any like taverns we can, sexually ask for information?
Yes, there is also an information booth.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that sounds cool.
Yeah, it's an information booth / visitor center.
But how sexy is it though?
It's a sexy information booth / visitor center.
Do they have a sexy town mascot?
No, but the entity that is manning the booth is pretty sexy themselves. Sexy and cute.
Okay, well, that's a very good Let's go sexily say hello.
And so the entity that is manning this booth is a rotating orb of strings of numbers that seem to be constantly changing as they rotate around the orb.
Very abstract. I like it.
Well, you're not too non-abstract either. Hi, my name is Cock6. What are all of your names?
I'm Gordon the Green. It's a pleasure to meet you, your swirliness.
I believe I sent all of you an uninvitation letter to not enter the town.
You should know more than anybody that we don't like following the rules.
Exactly.
Which is exactly.
Except for very specific rules I don't share with anyone.
Well, and that's exactly why I sent you that invitation. Maybe I wanted you all to come in here.
Oh, you flirt.
Mm-hmm.
For what reason do you bring us to the city, then?
Well, you just saved this town. Wouldn't you like a reward?
A reward, you say?
Yes.
The battle is my only reward.
Speak for yourself. I want presents.
And I got to make out with a hunk, but, I guess everybody gets reward.
Is there nothing that can temper your cold, hard blades, shadow cut?
Nothing that can truly temper it, but if you wish, if you must, if you absolutely have to, I will accept weapons.
And the gift card dispensers.
And a gift card to Hot Topic.
Well, yeah, Hot Topic, yeah. Well, I don't know. I'm thinking I guess it's the fantasy universe, so we can make it so that Hot Topic still sells Hot Topic things instead of just Funko Pops.
So instead of being a fucking
sexy, it's very specifically sexy Spencers
and sexy Hot Topic.
Yeah.
But also, there's just plain old Land's End.
It's not sexy. It's just the regular one.
Some people think that flannel is sexy, but we don't design it to be that way. Land's End. That's kind of tone things down here, fellas.
I love Land's End.
So yeah, there's all sorts of rewards for you up at the temple. You can go in there and take anything you want.
Ooh, presents. I'm already off.
So you all make your way up to the massive phallic-looking temple, and there are a pair of doors with some ancient language written upon them.
I do have to ask, is it sexy?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
The font Wingdongs?
Oh, yeah.
This is Wingdongs.
Wingdongs. At least one of them has to be just a little dick with wings on it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I think all of them have to be. It's it's unknown but with genitals.
Just all shaped in various ways.
Yeah. It's just Wingdings, but everything's a dick.
And they claim it's a conspiracy that if you put out certain letters, it looks like they saw that 9/11 was coming. But it's just a coincidence.
It's two very tall dicks and one that is going vertical with wings out.
Oh.
Sexy jet fuel cat belt, sexy steel.
Sexy Al Qaeda! No!
No, we can't do that.
This George W. Jojo poses. Let's roll.
Yeah. I'm just gonna pose sexily until this is over.
Sexy George W. Bush gonna be like, now watch this drive, and then just driving a golf ball 250 yards with his dong.
Oh.
Sexy George Bush.
Sexy George Bush got sexy, is now sexy ex-president George Bush, and now makes sexy portraits. And now everyone has tried to sexy forgive him, but does he really sexy deserve it?
No, because there was a time that he stood on the sexy battleship and hung up the sexy banner that said "Sexy Mission Accomplished." The sexy war on terror is still going on.
Mission accomplished. Sexily.
We haven't been able to sexily pull out.
There are actual fucking tears in my eyes. You gotta stop. We can't retire here.
Joe Biden pulled out. Sexy Joe Biden pulled out.
That's because it felt sexy corn pop.
Oh.
Sexy Donald Trump wanted to do it, but he felt like it would also hurt his image.
Oh.
Sexy Donald Trump is just like a 2D cutout of Ben Garrison Donald Trump. It's just Ben Garrison constantly like drawing pictures of Trump, like animating him and shit.
Oh my god.
All right. Let's bring the sexy down.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers gotta bring that sexy down.
Oh fuck.
Oh my god.
But yes. Sexy.
Sexy 9/11.
Wingdongs.
This is why we have sexy TSA.
You have to take your sexy shoes off before going through the sexy metal detectors.
You have to take your sexy shoes off so that
The sexy metal detector, when it hears something, it goes beep.
And the TSA agents, of course, get extra handsy at the pat down.
Yeah.
You get extra handsy at the pat down, and also they get to take pictures of your feet when you take your shoes off.
And to put it on normal wiki feet.
Oh no, TSA wiki feed. Oh.
Oh.
So yes, doors have mysterious writing on them.
Uh-huh.
You all going through for your treasure?
Of course. I want prezzies.
Do any of us know how to read this language?
You could use magic to do it.
Oh, I'm not that good of a wizard, though. Well, no, but also, you know what? No, my character's a street cop. He tried to interpreted something hilarious. So fuck it. I'm gonna make a roll here. What do I roll? Wizard?
Yep.
All right. I rolled a 6.
Oh my
Hell
god.
yeah.
Fucking nailed it, actually.
You are still going to gain 1 stress for that because it would be incredibly difficult for you for your reasons that you just explained.
Right.
But you magically use your rebel background because you didn't need to learn no writing. You can just understand this stuff
Speaks the language of the
based
streets.
on your sexy time. Yeah, sexy life on the sexy streets. And it says, when these doors are opened, the sexy demons that have been held back by the sexy god Bonifalon shall be released, and it shall be deadly sexy.
I think that Coccyx guy is trying to pull a fast one on us. We open these doors, the demons get to be released. Not a sexy way.
I stop. I stop and I go, ooh. And here I was, very excited at the possibility of cheese and bread. Like a gift basket, but a really sexy one.
There is a street vendor standing on the corner of the street shouting, "Sexy cheese and a bread! A sexy cheese and a bread! We got a
I can't help myself. I'm going to indulge a little.
We've got the biggest baguettes that you have ever seen, and they are filled with hot butter. And the cheese, it all has a holes."
It's a very cock waffle sort of day, but it's mozzarella cheese inside. I'm having a great time.
The fucking cheese pull.
Yeah.
Do you want a special for today, Gordon the Green?
Oh, thank you. I love sexy bread and cheese.
Oh, no, do you want the special that we have today?
Oh, of course.
It is the blue waffle.
Oh, well, they can't all be winners.
No. Don't Google that, kids. Don't Google that.
Don't do it. I've been on the internet too long. Don't do that one.
you come back with your sexy bread and your sexy cheese.
I imagine it's just a giant baguette, but with like bread balls on the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, of course.
It's the garlic balls.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And your sexy metabolism handles those carbs really well.
Yeah, of course. And like I said, I'm just a sucker for bread and cheese.
All right, so I think we should give that coccyx guy a piece of our mind trying to unleash some demons and see if he can maybe help us with, that terracotta army guy, making sure you don't come back. Or else I'll make him come again.
Toxix has appeared behind you. Why haven't you opened the doors yet?
Because it's lunchtime.
Oh, would you all like a slice of me?
No, I have bread and cheese. I'm good.
What about you, Blades Shadowcut or Dominic Astrollo?
Well, your form is quite interesting. I have but a single question for you, coccyx.
Yes.
Why do you want us to open these doors so badly?
Because there's treasure inside for all of you. For being brave heroes.
Oh, really?
Then what's this stuff about demons being released?
Where's stuff about demons being released?
Right there in the front door on that language? Listen, I may be a street tough, but even I know I speak the language of the streets, and that street says it's a bad road to walk down.
Oh, I see. No, those doors on the temple were initially the doors to the town. We're all actually demons here, which is probably why that strange man and his terracotta army came to murder all of us. But now we all will probably kill you because you turned down our offer of treasure.
Oh, darn.
I know. It's some shit.
And here I was looking forward to a nice gift basket full of bread and crackers and cheese and maybe those summer sausages.
There's also some chocolate-covered almonds if you'd be interested in it.
Oh, I really would.
They're in the basket within the temple.
Oh. I'm going to attempt to open the door.
Oh yeah, the doors just slides open. Like, you notice opening the doors that they don't fully fit the frame of the door, so Coccyx was probably not lying. It's a very weird situation.
They're already out, it seems.
And the gift basket's right there!
And also there's some very cool weapons and also a bunch of lotion.
I will just casually scoop all those weapons up and slide them into my beard. Anyway, what was this about killing all of us?
Oh, yeah. Well, no, you accepted the gift, so we don't necessarily have to kill you all now. You just can never leave here.
Oh, damn! My one weakness that I try not to tell anyone!
You did kind of fall for the Fae classic. You offer them food and gifts, and then they get stuck forever.
Every time! I should have known the bread and cheese placement was very suspicious.
And erotic.
And very erotic. Good job on that one.
Thank you. Sexy Luigi put that together.
Well, give Sexy Luigi my thanks.
I would like to take more of that from you, Gordon the Green.
What is it that you want?
A kiss on my hand.
Oh, well, I can do that.
When you go to give a kiss on his hand transforms to try and eat your head.
No!
What do you do to avoid that?
I want to fold the dimensions so that I appear behind him.
All right, roll that wizard.
Okay. 3. Yeah, here it comes.
So you try and do that, and instead your body just gets chopped in half.
No! That isn't sexy at all. But when it does happen, there's like a lot of butterflies and shit that come pouring out.
Mm-hmm. So Dominic and Blades, you just saw your friend be eaten by Sexy Luigi.
Old dairy and bread trick got me again.
Listen, I've had his brother Mario, and this Luigi guy ain't nothing special.
And yet our companion has fallen to him. Alas, seems we have no recourse but to fight and kill everyone here.
Yeah, it's a good thing you gave me this lotion, coccyx, because you're about to get fucked. And then he whips out his chain.
All right. Are you going to battle?
Yeah, I'm going to battle.
All right.
All right. I got a 3 and a 2.
You pull out your chain, but the lotion that you put on causes it to slide out of your hands, and it like hits the wall, bounces off another wall because it's so slippery, starts like spinning around the circular top of the phallic dome, and then dives through your skull in a sexy way, replacing your spinal cord, and you die.
That's fucking metal.
Very Mortal Kombat. I approve.
Thank you. I saw it on Discovery Channel.
What show?
Yeah!
Guys, we really got to beat those ancient alien fuckers at their own game.
Surprisingly, Man vs. Wild.
It was a wild chain.
It's a wild chain if I could replace my spine.
So, Blades, you are the last one standing yet again against Toxics.
Once more. I watch my other companion fall, but this time I do just face palm, because while that was very metal way to go out, it was also really fucking stupid. But I did say that the only true reward I wanted was the reward of battle. And so I opened my arms, and with my new armory stashed away in my beard, I simply become a fucking Gatling gun of shooting swords out of it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if this is battle or wizard.
I'd say this is battle.
All right, battle it is. A 2 and a 4.
So that is going to be a fail. You try, like your beard explodes with all the weapons, but it's actually too many weapons at this time, and so Coccyx is easily able to avoid your blows coming out, and like you start accidentally shaking the weapons out onto the floor, and Coccyx kind of opens up strings of numbers and starts holding up multiple weapons and is now drawing them towards you, or drawing them on you. Sexily.
Looks like Bayonetta up in this bitch.
Sexily. Oh, you put one of those under my my chin and force me to look up at you, and I'm very angry about it. But it's a very hot shot. And then in return fire, now that I've successfully scattered so many weapons around, I assume those weapons have shadows.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to grab hold of those shadows with my shadow magic and do the thing I was doing before, throwing a million weapons, except this time it's the shadows doing it from everywhere.
All right, roll me that wizard.
A 5, a 3, and a 6.
That 6 gets you. That was the number I was looking for. You could burn your determination now to not add a stress, or you can just accept the stress.
I accepting stress won't make me explode right now, I don't believe, so I'll accept another stress, it's fine.
All right, so that is up to 3. So you draw the shadow blades, and what happens? Or, well, no, I get to describe what happens. Are you looking to kill Coccyx?
I am looking to kill Coccyx as fucking good as possible, but he is made of shapes. I'm not sure how killing him would look.
Oh, you just, like, cut one of the numbers and with a blade, and then another, and then a number, and then Coccyx is just, like, bleeding, glowing blue numbers everywhere on the ground as they start to shrink more and more until they're nothing but a puddle. And sexy Luigi says, "Mamma mia, sexily! You killed the Coccyx, the leader of the Angels of Banafalad. Do you know what this means?"
No clue, but I hope it means more battle.
It does, because I am not actually sexy Luigi. I am actually the god of Banafaland. And you see they start to grow, and they also grow a second Italian mustache and a second chef's hat. And they're now wielding a massive warhammer made out of phallic-looking sexy bread.
Oh my god.
They swing it down towards you.
I'm going to attempt to use my abilities to use the shadows and basically shadow step away from being fucking crushed by penis bread.
This week on This American Life, crushed by penis bread.
Crushed to death by penis bread.
No, that definitely sounds like a Wine Mom true crime podcast. Like, oh my God. So anyway, you're not going to believe this story. This week on 6 Feet Underground, there's a guy killed by penis bread.
Like at a bachelorette party?
No, it was just like at this temple where it was, there's also like
A bar mitzvah.
This guy. Yeah, it was a bar mitzvah. It was a bris. It was a bar mitzvah slash bris.
Bris gone horribly wrong.
No, it was a bat mitzvah, but like 2 for 1.
A deal. I love a BOGO.
You like joined the temple late, and that's kind of why it happened that way?
Alright, hold on. Fucking try to shadow step out of this fucking bread. Let's not get this bread. 5, 3, and 1.
So you are going to gain another stress and another determination, and you are still alive. You try and step, but the bread swings you and knocks you into the wall of the sexy phallic-shaped penis temple that you were in, to the god who is now attacking you, Bonaphalon. And they say, if you bow to worship me now, I will let you die and go on to my heaven.
Sorry, but I don't belong in heaven. And I'm going to fucking... Now that I'm inside this temple, I'm going to try to use the shadow of it looming across the ground to stab him in the back.
Hell yeah. Roll that wizard.
Fucking using his own fucking tower penis. Oh no! Hey, this is a good guys. 1, 2, and 3.
Oh no. You attempt to use the temple shadow, but your magic instead kind of just stretches you apart, because you are attempting to use a god's temple against the god himself.
This is true.
And so you are just stretched across all of the shadows, which tears your body apart in a splurt of blood.
I die laughing because that means the god has killed me and thus I don't get to go to heaven, which is not edgy.
As we see this happen, we follow your skull that gets shot out of your body. It goes soaring over the temple, and as it exits, the doors that you all broke your way through shuts, sealing all of the demons back inside Benephalon.
Yeah, yay.
Benephalon.
Benephalon. And that is another daring adventure for the sexy battle wizards.
I love how the sexy battle wizards fucking explode and die at the end of every
Yeah,
it's very good.
every game. It's at some point they're just gonna have a successful run and be like, well, now what? What do we do at this point?
We keep going until you die.
We keep going until somebody explodes.
That's pretty, badass. As long as it happens in meta ways. It was just lame, oh, you keeled over and you got hit whatever. Your hit points go to 0. Ew, gross.
He lived a long, happy life and then just died of a normal heart attack. Not badass enough.
No, I do what I can to give you all badass deaths.
Yes.
Yeah. No.
Thank you.
And that's why you make such a good DM.
Oh, thank you. It's a lot better than when I had a bunch of people die. But yeah, that's the end of Sexy Battle Wizards Part 2. Terracotta and even Hana.
Yep.
I don't know. Eric will find it better.
Yeah. No, I mean, put it this way. I kind of want to have more sedate ones this time around because these past episodes got fucking crazy.
Yeah. A little bit.
Sexy 9/11.
I should add that both times we played this, I've spent the entire time about as red as a beet. So
that was me last time when I had to kiss somebody, and I was just oh my god!
I had to aggressively make out with a terracotta statue that was ripped. That was oh wait a second, I don't think I'd ever come to this thing I fantasized about.
Well, technically, it was the man that all the terracotta statues were based off of, but still.
the original model, if you
The
will.
Boba Fett, as you will.
I'm happy to help you all explore these fantasies in a public-facing podcast.
Okay, I have to, assure you that these are not my fantasies. but they are making me who is usually very
I've seen some of the artists you follow on Twitter. Come on now.
no, okay.
I think we should
Rude.
stop the episode here. See you next time.